Breaking news from the White House, deep state terrified. Hell yet. Since he's taken office, President Trump has had to deal with so-called deep state operatives leaking and undermining his presidency, but now it appears a plan has been hatched to combat these ghouls once and for all. According to a report from The Intercept, close allies of the president have created a plan to use secretive spy rings to combat his deep state opposition and give the president the intelligence he needs to carry out his overseas agenda. According to sources close to President Trump, U.S. intelligence agencies corrupted by previous administrations have become unreliable and forced the president to seek other intelligence-gathering means. As a result, Colonel Oliver North and Blackwater founder Eric Prince are teaming up to create a network to ensure CIA Director Mike Pompeo and President Trump get the intelligence they need without any political interference. From The Intercept. The Trump administration is considering a set of proposals developed by Blackwater founder Eric Prince and a retired CIA officer with assistance from Oliver North, a key figure in the Iran-Contra scandal, to provide CIA Director Mike Pompeo and the White House with a global, private spy network that would circumvent official U.S. intelligence agencies, according to several current and former U.S. intelligence officials and others familiar with the proposals. The sources say the plans have been pitched to the White House as a means of countering deep state enemies in the intelligence community seeking to undermine Donald Trump's presidency. Pompeo can't trust the CIA bureaucracy, so we need to create this thing that reports just directly to him, said a former senior U.S. intelligence official with first-hand knowledge of the proposals, in describing White House discussions. It is a direct action arm, totally off the books, this person said, meaning the intelligence collected would not be shared with the rest of the CIA or the larger intelligence community. The whole point is this is supposed to report to the president and Pompeo directly. According to The Intercept's reporting, the plan would utilize private spooks to obtain the intelligence needed for the president and Pompeo to track down and apprehend global terror suspects as well as combat Islamic extremism, both of which don't seem to be priorities for the deep state, the shadow entity within our government intent on keeping us in perpetual wars. The proposals would utilize an army of spies with no official cover in several countries deemed denied areas for current American intelligence personnel, including North Korea and Iran. The White House has also considered creating a new global rendition unit meant to capture terrorist suspects around the world, as well as a propaganda campaign in the Middle East and Europe to combat Islamic extremism in Iran. Officials told The Intercept that Pompeo is on board, but is working on getting the White House to agree to the deal. However, for what it's worth, the CIA and the White House both deny anything like this is in the works. The White House does not and would not support such a proposal, said NSA spokesman Michael N. Anton. A spokesman for the CIA stated, "You have been provided wildly inaccurate information by people peddling an agenda. You can read the rest of the in-depth report by following this link. Whether or not this pans out, we'll have to wait and see. However, one thing is for certain. The president needs to do something to get around deep state operatives, even if it means employing private contractors to do what our corrupted intelligence agencies are supposed to be doing."